And good evening, everyone, and welcome to Controlled Burn. This is our Werewolf the Apocalypse 20th Anniversary Edition game. My name is Bolthra, and I want to thank everyone who's watching on stream and watching us on YouTube. Thanks for joining us. I think you're going to enjoy what you see tonight. We're going to jump into our story, but first I'm going to have my players introduce themselves. So we are going to start with Limey to my right, and then we'll go to Jen and Aloysius, and then somebody else. Oh yeah, Whispers.
my traditional spot of being
Of course.
That other person who's also here.
Exactly. So go ahead, folks, and introduce yourselves.
I'm Riley, playing 1, 2, 3, a grizzled old man, lots of knowledge and lots of family.
All right, I'm Jen. I'm playing Alice Monroe. She is a librarian, and I don't know. That's what she does, and she likes camping.
Yeah. Hello, I'm Aloysius. I'm playing Otto Miller, former private security for Megadon, current bartender and bouncer. And he's currently dealing with a really moody teenager, so that's where he's at right now.
I'm playing Diana. I'm a Harvard student, top of my class, the technical alpha of this group of gaggle fucks of werewolves.
Yes.
Despite being the youngest and having no experience, and if we fail our mission today, Diana may be getting the pack kicked out and will be homeless. So let's see how this goes.
Let's see how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
That's it's a good approach to life. It's about all you can do sometimes. In our previous episode, the Pathfinders pack had taken a young girl from the shelter that they had met by the name of Savannah, and they had detected that she was Geru. And given that she'd been under some stress, I think maybe some emotional issues Savannah has had, they thought, well, let's take her out to the park to go camping, give her a chance to relax, get her away from everything. It worked to some extent until she got very upset about finding out that her father was looking for her. The news upset her, and she freaked out. It triggered her first change. She tore up Alice's car.
Part of it.
Part of the car.
Door right off.
She dismembered a deer. Seemed to really enjoy that quite a bit. And despite the pack's insistence that she should not go back and see her father, she has made it clear that she needs to go home. She needs to see her father. Her father, one Chuck Muldoon, had showed up at the shelter, and that is where Longtooth met him. They had a short, brief discussion, a little tense at times, and Chuck Muldoon has said that he needs to see his daughter the next day at 7 a.m. And made it very clear that they need to produce her at 7 a.m. So the pack has returned back to Alice and Diana's apartment in Puyallup, Washington, which is a suburb of Seattle. And they had kind of settled down for the evening. We're getting ready on how they're going to prepare for the next day. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick up in that later evening where the pack, I think, wanted to go over some strategies, kind of see what they could do. before the 7 a.m. meeting. So we will say that Longtooth Sam has come out to peel up to be at the apartment with the pack, and Savannah is resting in another room. The day has worn her out, obviously, as you guys have all known, and we are going to pick up with the pack just sitting around the old kitchen table, talking about possibly what they want to do next. So this is where I turn it over to my players.
I will say Diana has made everybody snacks, some solid dinner, and if Sam or Otto even dared to help in the kitchen with the dishes or anything, you would have been threatened with a spoon.
Oh, okay.
That's
You know,
how
the
it is.
normal stuff. That's what
Right.
happens.
And here I was gonna be nice, but okay.
She's a better cook than I am, so.
It's just the Greek in Diana. You don't come into her house or kitchen and then act like you're allowed to do stuff. But yeah, she's just like, okay, so now I have to get back to the elder packs of the set. About if either we're going to murk a very specific person, or if they have decided to denounce their, clan. So that's one thing we should keep in mind, or we will be where Guru with no hope.
Okay. So considering the person you're not naming, but we all know who that is, possibly her father might be one too?
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. Which, by the way, so adamant in getting her back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, not bringing her back is unfortunately kind of not an option.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe we can find a way to track or tail the once she's dropped off and picked up.
Maybe. I don't even know how to do that, though. How would that work?
What year is it?
Hmm?
What year is it?
Oh. In the game? I don't know.
It should be
It's
2024, right?
It is 2024. Yes, sorry.
Okay.
Okay, Apple AirTag. It's low tech, but hey.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, AirTags tend to end up on people that don't know they're there.
Mm-hmm.
Spidey tracker. So yeah.
Yeah.
Also, who can afford an AirTag within all of us? Because I'm broke.
Mhm.
I use my dad's credit card for everything.
Right.
Might know a guy.
You know a guy. Okay.
I can make you.
Oh, okay.
I know a guy.
All right.
Well, if perchance that doesn't work out for whatever reason, would be awesome if it did. But for whatever reason it doesn't, then maybe one of us can plant our phones on Savannah, and then we can track where the phone's location potentially.
If her father finds it, though, that might be a problem.
Yeah, I know. Like I said, it's kind of
It's
up in the air, but
mhm.
Yeah.
Plus, there's only one person I know that would have a throwaway phone. Diana looks directly at Otto after that line.
you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes.
Otto has several burners. You never know. He knows the guy at the bodega who sells them.
One thing that is certain, Savannah does owe an explanation of what they are,
Mhm.
and they need to make that informed decision. Because no matter what we decide to do, I have to give an answer by basically sunrise tomorrow.
Right. think she's sleeping right now, because, I mean, we all know how hard it is when you first turn, so, yeah. I don't know, I'll go check on her and maybe see if she's awake now, or snoring, or whatever. I'll just go into the room we put her in.
And by this time, it's probably like 10 o'clock at night.
Okay.
When you come in, she's up.
Mhm.
She's like most teenagers, she's sitting there scrolling through her phone.
That's fine.
Doesn't say anything when you come in.
Mhm. Hey, Savannah, how you feeling?
Tired. I'm just really sore.
It happens. You'll get used to it, though.
She's. Am I gonna just stay here tonight?
You can. We're gonna have to bring you back, though, to the shelter in the morning, because your father wants you there, or wants to see you, or something like that.
Yeah, I gotta go.
Yeah. So rest up. We'll get you there.
Yeah, she seems very subdued.
Mm-hmm.
But like she's come down almost a lot.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm sorry if I hurt your car.
It's okay. You weren't under control. You didn't know what you were yet. So we can fix the car.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to go back to the kitchen.
Yeah. Fully, as you are coming down, Diana's just like, so I don't want this to be awkward, mainly because like we did just meet you, Sam. But are you okay with sharing the food Todd with Otto tonight?
Theoretically, you guys live close enough that you could go
to
home.
wherever you live.
You don't have to stay there. I mean, you all basically live in the Seattle suburbs.
But like, let's be honest, this is going to be an all-night thing. We might as well prep for them to stay the night.
What say you, Longtooth?
Well, I need to burn the oil just in case we need to do a human intervention.
Okay.
I have to search the internet to find a way to get the separation between kid and father if needed.
Mother's Dream has not stayed at the table with you. She went out for a walk.
Okay.
In her human form.
I'm feeling angsty.
Yeah, she feels very anxious having Savannah anywhere near her. So.
Right.
Oh, Alice, was she awake?
Yeah. She's playing on her phone.
You guys continue talking about the other plan. I hate to say it, but I feel like this is just a band-aid that needs to be kind of ripped off. How else do you look at a target and be like, hey, kind of evil and you're going to destroy the world?
Well, that sounds a bit overdramatic.
Maybe,
but
yeah.
I mean,
She
I'm not
said
sure
she
what
was
it-
sorry about ripping off the car door, but I can get it fixed somewhere. It's fine.
Yeah. Sam might know a guy.
Oh. Maybe.
He seems to know a lot of people.
There's a lot of family. Gets a lot of discounts.
I bet, yeah.
Because I know there's one shop we're not going to. And Diana is going to head upstairs and just like softly will knock on the door of the room that Savannah's staying in.
You just hear like, yeah.
We need to have like a very kind of serious discussion.
And then she kind of just puts her phone down. She's like, all right.
So, in this world, once you've kind of passed through the veil and become Garoon or any other mythological creatures, there's a thing. We have the good, and then we have the worm. The worm is kind of inherently bad, but do you want me to rip the Band-Aid off, or do you want me to keep, like, beating around the bush?
I'm really not sure what you're talking about, but I have a feeling I'm getting kicked out.
Now, what I'm saying is, when a guru has their first change, they're naturally inclined for a certain plan and
Tribe.
tribe.
Yep.
Sorry, it was just me using
That's
the
okay.
right thing. I think I was going with vampires again.
Yeah, I was going to say, all of a sudden
Yeah.
you're switching into Dr. Shirley.
Oh God.
Yeah, and,
Dr. Shirley, you care at your service.
That's right.
tribes have a natural affinity for different aspects of guru culture to help create that balance. There is a very specific tribe that is considered tainted by the worm, and this means they're kind of. Do you like superheroes?
No, dumb.
Well, what I'm trying, your tribe that you were born into is kind of the evil one.
I'm just kind of sitting, kind of processing that, like.
But that doesn't make you evil. There's things that we can do. If your own volition, you can deny your tribe, and there's a whole spiritual thing we can do to get you assigned a new one.
And in storyteller mode, that is actually, I believe it can be done. You have to dance the spiral backwards, which is generally a really bad thing. And it's probably going to take a whole lot more power than your pack has right now.
Yeah.
So if this is something you think you really want to pursue, you're going to need a lot more backup than. But she's, but just kind of going back to her, she's like, so you're saying like, give up my family?
From my understanding, the worm doesn't really have family. In a way, if you stay on this idea of being on the evil side of Garoon, I'm just going to put it very plainly, it means that for the rest of your life, you're most likely going to be hunted by anyone who's not part of the worm. And in this case, I'm going to put it in a very real scenario. You want to return back to your father because you believe that if you don't go, he's going to harm people that you care about, right?
Maybe.
Do you want to become your dad?
You don't know my dad.
No, but he sounds like a horrible person.
And she kind of sits up and she's like, you're really judgy for somebody who wants to help people. You don't know him.
I don't. And maybe there's some reason why, he has such a horrible criminal record that I don't understand, or why you're running away from him.
Have you ever been poor? Have you ever been kicked out every place you lived, had nothing to eat? No, you look like you're rich. You look like you've always had everything handed to you. You don't know what it's like on the streets. And sometimes our family is all we got, good or bad.
No, I grew up in a very poor district. My family immigrated from another country, so there was a lot of, discrimination. My parents don't really speak good English. There's there. It was hard to find jobs. In my entire teenage years, was trying to make sure that I could afford to get into college.
Well, as you can see, college ain't really an option for people like me.
But why?
Just we're not that type of people. We just get by. And I'll tell you what, that whatever I became that scared me, I kind of liked it too. Because, you know what? Because then nobody's going to be able to mess with me anymore. No one's ever going to be able to treat me badly, try to pimp me out. Nah, they're never going to be able to do that to me again.
Diana is going to stand up and move towards the door and just goes, I need your answer by the morning. Because while I would love to help keep you safe, Savannah, if you choose to stay the way you're going, there are consequences. But you need to determine if you would rather be feared by everybody and hated, or actually find a place where people will love you for you. And Diana's gonna take a moment to like look at her so it sinks in.
It's sinking in. She's you know, she didn't instantly reject it, but
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Diana is, and I think this is it's very Guru for Diana, and I don't know if it's instinctual, but Diana does kind of like bow in the way of respect and submission. Even like in the human form, she's like still trying to do that thing like, I am giving you the respect as a guru, it is up to you.
Yeah.
And she is stepping away to let Savannah make the final decision. And she is going to head downstairs. And y'all instantly see Diana just like goes and starts making some snacks. This a definite thing that like Diana is stressed the fuck out and trying not to have a panic attack. You would even even because this relates back to one thing I said, her transformation to tied to her anxiety. You fully see her hair's like a bit more like fluffy and her nails like a bit sharper, and she's like trying to keep her cool.
Oh, wow.
They're not good, I take it.
She got a little defensive and a little, bitey.
She's a teenager. I mean, this happens.
But I told her that her decision has consequences. She has until the morning to give the answer. But it's very clear she's coming from a place of self-protection. I told her she needs to decide if she wants everybody to fear her or come to a place where she's loved unconditionally.
Okay.
Well, she's a teenager, so expect her to disappear more than likely.
It's gonna be hard to slip out of this place with
Yeah, there's so many of us in here. I mean,
with this many werewolves.
well, no.
Yeah. I would say this room probably has a window, but it'd be there's no like roof to jump onto or anything like that.
Or like
So
fire escape or whatever.
Yeah, there's nothing
yeah.
like that. I mean, you think about your suburban apartment buildings.
So let's be honest with what's gone on in the last 2 seasons. Diana and Alice definitely has like a doorknob camera to see outside the door with an app, so we don't get fucking attacked or like broken into.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Brian, just as a note, Brian did not come over. I forgot to mention that. He's got to be at work the next day because he needs to be at the wellness center. So.
Okay, that's fine.
I was gonna say clinic, close enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they're not a clinic; they're a wellness center.
Yes, yes.
They send you to the clinic to get the pills.
Yes, because they're not officially sanctioned.
And speaking of which, Otto, you check your phone and you have a missed call.
Oh, okay.
And it's a local number. You don't recognize it. But someone actually left you a voicemail message.
All right. I will listen to the voicemail.
it's a perky, happy voice calling from the Wellness Center. And they are just following up to make sure that you were doing okay with your prescription, and to call them if you had any questions. Thanks, bye.
Okay. All right. I'll like go into a I don't know. Like even if it's just the bathroom, I'll like go off into a room to, you know, that's a little quieter because with so many of us about, I'm sure it's at least a little raucous.
Yeah.
So
I mean, picture a relatively small apartment that does have an upstairs, but still, it's primarily lived in by college kids.
Yeah.
So I'll just like go into the bathroom real quick or whatever to return the call.
Okay. It's 10 o'clock at night. They called earlier in the day while you were busy.
Okay, I can leave a voicemail. That's fine.
Yeah, you just you actually, it doesn't give you an option. It just says, thank you for calling. We're actually closed right now, but we care about your health. If this is a medical emergency, please call 911 now. Otherwise, please contact Harmony Wellness Center during our business hours. Thank you and have a blessed day.
All right, and then after that putrid message is done playing, yeah, I'll just like look at my phone and be like, I didn't have voicemail. What the fuck?
I don't care that much. If you called back during business hours, it'd be one thing. But
yeah, they're like, look, we care, but not
that much.
And I
What's
guess
that,
like,
Lemmy?
At least you got a voicemail instead of just a text message reminder.
Yeah,
That's
true.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
This is
that's
that
true.
personal touch.
Yeah, that little something extra. I guess like while I have this like a moment alone. No, I'm not gonna do the drugs, but I was contemplating it. But I will. Because this is definitely a different phone than the one I started out the game with. So I will put in my daughter's number, and I will text her,
Okay.
saying, hey, I know it's late, and you may or may not want to talk with me, but I was hoping to be able to chat sometime soon. Hope you and your mom are doing well. Love, Dad.
Aww. About 6 minutes pass, and you get a response. It says, "Thanks. Where are you?"
Seattle at the moment.
And you just get like, WTF?
Yeah, it's a work thing, I guess. Hard to explain. Trying to help somebody out.
It's kind of late here. Can I talk to you tomorrow?
I would like that.
Okay. And you get back, I love you, Dad.
Love you too. Hope you're doing well.
All right. Aww. Oh, I was hoping at some point you would, you'd be, you reaching out to your family.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, ex-wife doesn't want to talk to him, but also he wasn't sure if his daughter wanted to talk to him either because he just fucking left.
Yeah.
Otto and Diana really be making out that they're family.
Yeah. You know, not like he left of his own volition or anything, but he did leave, and he can't exactly go into all the details about it.
Well, I turned into a werewolf and killed people, and
It's like,
thought it was the
well,
best
I
thing.
did freak out and kill at least 5 people at my former workplace, so I had to go.
Okay. Hey Sam, what's he want to do?
He's still doing research. Just in
Okay.
case, because it's a human problem.
Okay. What specifically was he doing research on? I'm sorry.
If we have to get her emancipated from her father.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Okay.
there might be an age limit on that or something.
Well,
she's 17,
if-
but she's in that cusp.
I don't think she's 17.
She's not. She's 16. She's
16. Yeah,
16 a month away from turning 17.
Yeah.
So,
So it's
Okay.
a smaller thing.
okay. Well, you probably spend about an hour and a half just going through websites, following this, and you find out, state of Washington, there's a process that you can go through, but it takes some time, and and it's click here for this article about it's not anything that can be done overnight, but it is something that if you had, no offense to Diana, if you had a lawyer, you could she knows a lot, but she doesn't pass the bar yet in the state of Washington. That it probably could be pursued, and who knows, maybe Sam has family that are lawyers.
Could be.
But there are angles that it can be pursued, but it's not something that can be done overnight. So,
Okay.
as much as you guys want to try that angle, there's just not enough time for it.
Okay.
But it is
Also,
things, but it is something that you could put into play.
Okay.
So,
Yeah. Only Diana was 30 and passed the bar.
Yeah.
And she did an emergency injection at 10 o'clock at night.
Mhm.
That's like season 10.
by season 10, yeah.
Yeah, season 10.
Savannah's 33 now. Yeah. With her own kids, and Alice,
Mhm.
what are you up to? I mean, it's your home.
Yeah. I'm going to go check on Savannah and say, hey, are you hungry?
No response.
No response.
No, she has her back. She has her back to the door. I mean, well, she's rolled over and she's.
Oh, okay.
Facing
She's
away.
sleeping? Or just laying there?
Probably.
Okay. She's
I
out.
mean, it's probably getting closer to like 11.
Okay. Yeah. I'm going to bring her a snack from the kitchen and
Okay.
just stick it on like the end table or whatever. The little,
Okay.
Yeah. And so if she gets hungry, she can eat it.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you come back down the stairs,
Mhm.
the front door opens and Mother's Dream walks in.
Hey. Nice to
Hi.
see you.
And it looks like it's been raining. Her hair is
Yeah.
disheveled.
There's a hairdryer in the bathroom if you want to fix that.
It's like, yeah. She goes, is that thing still here?
She's not a thing.
I think I'm gonna go find somewhere else to sleep tonight. I just came to just let you guys know where I'm gonna be.
Okay. Where are you going?
I don't know, find a park or something.
All right. Well, be careful.
So she just kind of drops her stuff. She has a small bag that she carries,
Mhm.
and just kind of looks around at everyone,
Mhm.
kind of waiting a second, and then turns around and walks out.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's taking a snapshot of what we look like post or pre-fact.
What was that? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I couldn't hear it.
Looks like she was taking a snapshot of what we looked like before our death.
Yeah.
I don't think she'll do that, but
No, it was.
she's just
more-
unhappy. That's all.
I will say before Mother Dream like fully leaves, like during
Mhm.
her pause, Diana would like look at her and be like, I understand what we're doing is very human and not very guru. But I want you to know if it comes down to it, I am prepared to follow guru customs.
I hope so. And then
Just let us know you're safe in the morning. Bye, I love you.
the response just out there. Yeah, she was. Limey was dead on with it. Yeah, she's kind of just looking at you guys to kind of judge your kind of almost like a, are you sure you're going through with this kind of thing. So okay, yeah. So she is going to sleep elsewhere tonight. She's. So we are going to then kind of wrap up for the evening.
Okay.
You were told you needed to be at Sunny Days at 7 a.m. Coming from the suburbs, and people from Seattle, don't kill me if I get the times right or times wrong on how long it takes to drive from Puyallup.
All the suburban
to
Seattleites are holding knives to your throat.
Exactly.
I believe in session 1 you said it was about a 30-minute drive.
Yeah,
Okay.
something like that. So we're gonna go with closer to rush hour. We're gonna say like 45 minutes or something to get there. So, one vehicle, two vehicles. What's the? Well, actually, Alice's car is kind of messed up.
Kind of messed up.
It is missing a door. And
Well, I mean, the door's in the trunk, but
Yeah.
you know,
Yes. So
I know where it is. It's just not
We
attached.
only have one legal vehicle,
One.
technically. in the
Oh,
back.
you probably have Sam. Sam probably has a vehicle.
Okay.
So we will say the four of you with Savannah go in two vehicles. Savannah will probably go with Diana and Otto. Mother's Dream does not go.
Yeah, I know. I
And
understand.
so we'll say Alice rides with Sam.
Sure. Mhm.
I will say Diana would have cooked everybody a breakfast. It was like,
Okay.
Yeah, everybody would have gotten a breakfast that morning. Diana has clearly not slept in fuck at all.
Got up and made like eggs and bacon.
Yeah.
And
So, like fully like home cooked cooking. So like it may persuade, Savannah, but
you have your choice of omelets.
Yeah, and Alice, just for this, I would have, used my park ranger bullshit, and wrote you a note to give your insurance company that there has been bear attacks recently, and that's what happened to your car, so it's covered.
Oh
in
yeah,
insurance.
that's excellent. Yeah.
Not a bad idea.
Look, my job that I don't get paid for anymore is coming in handy. My degree, yay! But yeah, that morning, as we're driving over, Diana is going to look at Savannah and just goes, I don't want to rush your opinion, but I do need an answer.
She just kind of looks over. She's like, I'm going with my dad.
You know what I meant.
I can't just drop my family. I don't even know what all this is. I don't even know if he's never told me about anything like this. So I gotta find out more information.
Diana looks at Otto, just being like, please stop me from doing the humane thing.
Otto's driving. He can't. No.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, don't make me pull this
10
car
and 2.
over.
I mean,
Yeah.
Let's not be delusional and act like Otto follows every driving law that exists.
He absolutely does not. He's definitely the kind of guy who would like have the window down and have like one arm hanging out and just like holding the other one casually on the wheel.
Otto is the definition of I almost died, but we got there, right?
We got there, and that's what matters.
Yeah, but you do feel this sense like Diana wants to do the humane thing again.
humane thing. What? Put her down?
Yeah, but
I don't think
Yeah,
that's a good idea.
yeah.
Shoot her with some silver bullets.
Diana just eventually go. What questions do you have? Let me answer what I can.
She's like, typical teenager, just gets your phone out, just.
Hmm.
If you decide you're not happy, there's not much I can do if I tell them you're going against the Guru. And I have to tell them something this morning.
Were they
Can I
like,
get- Go
were
ahead.
they, were they like police or something? I don't understand like any of this stuff you're like talking about. All I know is I get a bad headache and I get mad and I hulk out and tear all the stuff up, and now you're telling me I'm like the force of evil, or I mean, I don't know, are you like a witch or something? I mean, I don't even understand all this.
It's like, well,
Yeah, go ahead.
I was like, well, you're not a force of evil. You were kind of just born into it, so you didn't really have a say in it. Like you said, you didn't know what's going on.
Right.
So.
Right. Is everybody in your family a good person?
Fuck no.
Right.
No.
Right. But are you a bad person?
I guess it depends on who you'd ask.
It is really dependent on who you ask.
Right.
Right.
Mhm.
Right. So you're saying I'm supposed to say everybody in my family is bad just because like the way we're born or whatever? So I don't know, man.
I don't know that. I don't know your family situations. I'm about to sit here and tell you that everyone in your family is the devil or whatever. But, you know, clearly, at the very least, they were hiding things from you. And you felt like you had to run away from them for a reason.
You just don't understand. Again, a typical teenager.
Mhm.
Response.
Yeah.
And with that, he'll just like look her dead in the eye through the mirror.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah,
say,
fully when you're looking at her
Oh. Uh-oh.
side, Diana is like fully walking the road, just like, God, there's a car, you're getting too close to a light.
Don't make me stop this car.
yeah, and I'll just say, sure, I don't understand, and then I'll just go back to driving.
All right.
You could try to explain it to us. Try to help us understand.
Nothing. He never did anything bad to me. It's just we just live in just a fucked up place, man. It's just all these just weird characters, and just my mom's not around, and just school, just nobody at school liked me, and they all tried to, just like the boys were just, I had to get away. And I just had to get away, and I guess I fell in with some bad people who got me, trying some stuff, and just, I don't know. And then I met, I met April, and then, things just clicked, and that just felt like my family. And then when, April left, and she got her pills from that place, and, she gave me a couple, and it really felt like they felt good, and all I wanted to do was just get more of that, and just try to, I don't know, get rid of all the stuff in my head, and you guys are just stressing me out even more, and I can't make a decision when you're stressing me out.
Diana's gonna do something out of impulse, and this may or may not backfire.
Okay.
Can't wait. Let's find out.
Diana's going to hug her.
And she doesn't, she kind of pulls back a little bit, but she's not like fighting you. I mean, you can tell she's agitated, but she's not,
Yeah.
like, ew, don't touch me, you know.
Yeah.
Or she's like, I gotta understand things on my own.
When I first shifted, I tried to murder 4 people who may or may not have been bullies. My entire life, scared of my girlfriend, and then while leaving, I told my father how much of a piece of shit he was for not telling me about who we were. And I blamed him for us growing up on, in poor neighborhoods and bad places, and maybe if he got a better job or went to school and didn't just, work with animals, that we would have a better life. What helped me understand everything was being out here in the woods. And I am going to buy you time. I'm going to tell our elder pack that you are deciding that the worm is not for you, and that you have to go back for a little while. I'm buying you time. I need you to make a decision.
Could you please roll, first roll of the evening, charisma and leadership, please. Difficulty 7.
You said charisma and leadership.
Yes, please. Because I think you have more in leadership than this. Isn't really performance. You're not trying to. So.
And I'm assuming I can add my specialty of inspiring others with my leadership to this role.
You certainly can. Yes.
Okay, so on the thing it has both my specialties together. Can I just put a +1 to the bonus instead?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't want to accidentally add both of my specialties.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I think it just you just put a 1 or something in the thing, and it should add an extra die for you.
Okay. Difficulty 7. All right. 2 successes.
Okay, I'm gonna see how she does. Not sniffing out bullshit, but just how she feels. So we're gonna go. I don't think she's gonna do.
God, I would have had a 3 if it wasn't for that 1.
I don't think she's gonna do any better than you. But let's see. And no, she's like I get it. You're trying to help, and let me talk to my old man and see what he says. Because I know I ran away from home, but I just feel like maybe I need to go home, and with things like this going on, I need more information. But I will let you know.
Cool. Hey Otto, can I get one of your burner numbers real quick?
You guys talked about actually putting a phone in her stuff, which you still could do. It's gonna take a clever move to be able to get it into like her grocery bag of stuff.
Yeah.
I will sort of just like reach into my pocket real quick and sort of just like toss one of them back at Diana, and sort of like turn my attention to Savannah real quick and say, look, whatever you end up doing, just let it be your choice. Don't let it be our choice or your dad's or whoever's. Let it be yours.
That's all I want. I want to be able to make my own decisions.
Good.
All right. Anything going on in the other car?
Let's see.
Slug a bug, I mean.
I don't know. We're probably just
Lunch
like
buggy.
Yeah,
exactly.
that kind of thing.
I mean, stations as a drive.
Yeah, you guys don't really know each other. You
Yeah.
you did laundry together one day.
We
but-
did. We did laundry together one day. Yes, that's right. So, when did you turn into what we are? How old were you?
Many moons ago.
Many moons ago. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, I was camping because my family always took me camping, and when I was an adult, I went camping and I had a cougar following me, and it was really scary because it was coming up behind me and all that, and then I turned and didn't know how that had happened or what, but it scared it away. So yeah, that's how I knew. And then I called my parents, who are both they're not really in schools or anything like that anymore, teaching or anything like that, but they do keep track of their little niche projects. And so I remember calling them and saying, hey, what do you know about werewolves? And they're like, what do you mean? And it just was weird, but they're probably researching that now. That's how it happened.
Always grew up around kinfolk, so.
Yeah. They didn't get it at first, but this is true with various things when you have to tell your parents something about you that they may not understand. So
Yeah, that was one heck of a shocker.
Yeah.
Werewolf,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
the one for the movie, but a real one.
hmm yeah, they're probably researched it and then went, well, that's fine. So
It's okay. Got a seal of approval.
yes.
It's just a phase. You'll get over it.
Well, it's Face of the Moon, yeah, but that's about it.
Well, Alice, was one of her parents Guru, or I can't remember.
Neither one of them.
No. Okay. I don't think anybody's parents were Guru. I think they didn't even know, that it was in the bloodline or whatever. The family. So okay, all righty.
They probably went and checked their genealogy, like, who could this have started from?
Uncle Fred was always kind of hairy. I don't know. So.
Maybe. Yeah.
Anyway, all right. You guys pull onto the street at 6:55. We'll say 6:56.
Great. We're
Cutting it close.
Cutting it close,
Yeah.
but you had a hearty breakfast, and Mom made sure you got on the road early.
Yes.
So,
Okay.
as you are pulling up to Sunny Days, you notice two things. There is a Seattle Police Department cruiser there up front, and it's then you also notice right behind it. Now Sam met Chuck before, but the rest of you have not. You pull up, there is a red and black Dodge Charger parked there, and a kind of a tall, lanky guy with a shaved head is leaning against the car, and the police car is engine's still going, so it looks like it maybe just got there. But the guy leaning against the car is just smoking a cigarette, just kind of watches you casually as you guys pull up. There are spots in front of the police car that you could park in, or you could park further away. Kind of what do you guys want to do? I don't want to assume you guys do something, so now.
Yeah. We have police here. We have angry people here. Let's park on the street.
Okay.
Agreed.
Okay. All right. You, as you get out, the man, you presume he is Chuck Muldoon. He's just kind of watching you carefully. When Savannah gets out of the car, he kind of gives us kind of a small grin, seeing that she is there, and just kind of stays in place. Up at the front door of Sunny Days, Jenny is there, looking very worried. It's just it's a little chilly this morning, so she's she's kind of already bundled up a little bit, but she's just kind of watching you guys. And as you get out and you start to walk up the sidewalk, out of the police car steps a probably late 30s African American officer. Has kind of a big, thick build, and he gets out, kind of closes his door, and kind of starts to walk, kind of in the same direction as you. But you're now on the sidewalk. This gentleman, Chuck, is looking at you. And Savannah, I'm going to roll for her, actually.
Okay.
I want to see how she reacts. Let's see. I want to make it genuine. So, let's see. Let's just do this. Okay. She kind of breaks into kind of a small jog and runs towards her father. And he kind of leans back from the car and just kind of puts out his arms for her. Just gives her a big hug. And now you guys are kind of walking down the sidewalk. Do you want to get closer? You want to stop where you are? I kind of want to hear from each player, like what you would do.
Probably gonna watch from here just to see what else happens. There is a police presence, so yeah.
Diana, to keep up the appearance that we thought we were just taking someone from like a shelter out, camping, is gonna like walk up and talk to this man like she is completely unaware anything has been happening.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Otto's gonna do something that he doesn't really do anymore, and he's gonna take out a cigarette and light up one too, so he can sort of like see the interaction that's going on and still like look casual, so it's not super obvious that he's just watching them.
Sure.
I'm gonna walk up to the front of the house, or sorry, the facility, and just stand next to. Whatever her name is, I don't know.
Okay. Jenny will kind of give you a kind of a one-armed hug, and she's like, "All right, thank God you got her here. I was so worried. He got here like 10 minutes ago, and he's just been sitting out there."
Tacos, are you okay?
What was that?
I was talking to my cat.
I was gonna say.
Fell off.
I heard something drop, and I'm like, "What was that?"
Cat. So I was like, "You okay?" Because Tacos like laid there for a second after falling, and I'm like, "Shit, do I need to take you to like the cat shower?"
Oh no.
No, Pagos is back.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Okay. The man, you can now see he has a work shirt. It says Chuck on it. So you definitely know this is him. Just kind of looks over his daughter's head at Diana, and he's like, "Where'd you take her?"
Yes, we were just in the national park. We did some camping. I work as a park ranger and part of the wildlife conservation over at the national park. We were just volunteering, and the kids who wanted to go camping, we just took them out for the night, taught them some basic survival skills, and I do deeply apologize for any issues that this has caused. And I will say, Diana, just to like bring in some authenticity of the story, will actually pull out like her park badge, to, like show like she does work at the national park.
Okay. I didn't know she worked at the park. I don't remember that part.
Well, she works for the conservation of the park. So technically she does.
Could you roll me then manipulation and let's go a little subterfuge.
I'm about to fail this check.
Oh,
Wait, I know.
no.
I saw my character sheet said to Lubas. Hold on, let me put myself in the right fucking form. I say this because I have 1 die.
Okay.
Okay.
And we'll go with 6.
Mm-hmm. Dana's not the best at lying. 1 success.
1 success.
Hey,
All right.
got it.
All right. So we're gonna go with this. And
It is technically a white lie that I'm giving, so it's not fully a lie. There's some truth in there.
all right. He just kind of shrugs. The officer comes over, goes, "So are we good here? We don't any need for to file a complaint, sir?" And Chuck kind of looks over at all of you, just kind of sizing you up, and he's like, "I don't know. Savannah, are you okay?" She's like, "Yeah, I'm all right. I really need to talk to you." He's like, "All right." He's like, and then he looks over at Jenny, and Jenny is just like cringing. And he will. He says, "I suppose no harm's been done, but you really shouldn't be keeping kids away from their family." And the cop is okay. Then he's like walking up towards Jenny. Sam, you see the cop coming up, and he says, Jenny says, "Father's not filing a complaint, but I have to ask, how many minors do you have staying here?"
Oh no.
She's, I think, I don't know. She's like, looks at Sam. "Do I need to get a lawyer?"
Officer, she's in shock right now. And she has to go by what the kids tell her their ages are, so she can't answer that truthfully because she doesn't know. The kid says they're old enough, and they're old enough. It's not like we can go around forcing kids to have DNA tests. But if you have a card or something, we can give you a call and follow up with you later. Or if you have a social worker's information, we can follow up to make sure we're above board in the future. Definitely give us that information. We'll get it taken care of.
And the cop just looks worn out. He's probably been working an all-night shift. He's just check with the city and just make sure that all your paperwork's above board, but you can't keep kids here if their parents don't allow them to be here. And Jenny's like, okay. And cop seems like he's gonna cut her a break. In the meantime, Chuck is starting to take his daughter to the car, and she goes, "Oh, wait, Dad, I left my stuff in that guy's car, that guy's truck." So she's gonna go back over towards Otto. Now, you had tossed her the phone, but you don't know if she put it in her bag or not. So.
Yep.
And she's kind of walking past Diana Diana towards the car or the truck and Otto. So.
Okay.
She's like, can I get my stuff out of your truck?
Yeah. You need any help, or you got it?
She's like, oh.
Hey.
Hi, Mike.
Hey, Mike.
Oh, Mike.
She's like, no, I think I got it. And then she kind of glances back at Diana and gives you a smile. And then goes in the truck, gets their grocery bag out for all of her clothes. And
Take care of yourself, okay?
Yeah.
Well, she's doing that. Can Diana have a conversation with Chuck while Savannah's not
Of
around?
course you can.
Yeah.
Oh, this is going to go so well.
Yeah. So first, Diana is gonna quickly use sense of the worm on this man
Okay.
before the conversation.
Okay. Go for it.
Just to see what the fuck we're dealing with here.
Okay. Please do.
Difficulty 6, since I'm assuming it would
6?
be considered.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He's like right next to you. So.
Yeah. Come on, sense of the worm. You've been rolling shit this entire season. 4 successes.
All right.
If he's a
Yes.
Fomori, that'd be some crazy shit.
Yeah, he is. You definitely smell worm all over him, and it is a familiar scent like you got off Savannah.
Yeah.
And he is looking at you as well. And he almost seemed like he noticed you do something.
Yeah, Diana's gonna like play it off by sorry, I got it's allergy season. But I just wanted to say that your daughter seemed to have really liked spending some time in the woods, camping. So I was just wondering, could I like give you my contact information? And your daughter's always welcome back to the national park. I can give some tours and maybe teach them more about the animals, meet some bears, some other wildlife in a safe manner.
He has kind of this, well, big grin, and he's kind of looming over you. And he says, are you asking to set up a play date?
More of like a mentorship.
I don't think that'll be necessary.
I mean, it doesn't, no disrespect. I just wanted to give your daughter an outlet for their natural curiosity.
She's got family for that.
Yeah. So I just want to quickly ask, how much would you quote to like fix a car door?
And he kind of thinks about it. He's like, for you guys still got the door?
Yes.
For you, I'll do $200. I'll even polish it up for you. I'd like to see that door. What happened to it?
Oh, yeah, well, we were out camping one of the safe places. We had to park the car in, one of the parking lots downstairs, and we got some alert that a bear ended up wandering into, the touristy area, and I got into some of the cars, and the car door got damaged. It's very traditional things that happen at the national park.
Can you roll me
Another manipulation subterfuge?
charisma and performance, please?
Oh, thank God!
to see if you can sell it.
Okay, well, I have nothing in performance, but I have 4 in charisma.
Okay.
I had 2.
Nice. A bear, huh?
Oh yeah, they had a rough hibernation, so they're still a little grumpy.
Sea season too. So no.
Yeah. Mhm.
He's like, a bear, huh? Yeah, those things will really tear you up.
Oh yeah, you know.
And Savannah's come back and he goes, "Did you see a bear, little girl?" She's like, let's see how she does.
Oh no. Oh no.
Let's see. No, let's see. Let's go with, I don't usually make this many rolls, but this sounds like
This
something.
is yeah.
Yeah. She kind of fumbles over words. Well, there was something that, well, it was something I don't know if I saw it, but. And then Chuck looks back at Diana. Bear, huh?
Well, I did say it was, you know, at the parking lot where a lot of the cars, people, and stuff usually stay, and we were like out in the forest. So like, it's more of like saw like the proof that the car was damaged, not like the actual bear.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I'll let you guys go. Like, get out of your hair. Like always, Savannah is always welcomed in the national park. If you guys just come here, you can just ask for me, and we can always find a place to, you know, for you guys to camp by natural resources. We have great spring water. But yeah, I'll get out of your hair, and Diana will take a step away and give them both like a wave goodbye.
And Savannah waves, and gets in Dad's car. The officer is still kind of hanging out a little bit. He's just kind of waiting. Chuck just kind of walks slowly around his car. Gets just standing, just kind of drumming his fingernails on the roof. He's just kind of looking. And he's like, all right.
Oh, okay.
Gets in his car. Make sure he pulls, puts on the turn signal before he pulls out, but then still revs the engine and drives down the street. So cop looks like he's finishing up, listening, checking his things, and he's getting ready to leave. And then he leaves, and you are left in front of Sunny Days.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Like, as they peel off, I'll like put out my cigarette, and also in like my free hand, I'll like unclench my fist that I didn't realize I was squeezing so tight.
Oh gosh. Yeah.
Yeah, once we're all back together, Diana just goes, the dad is definitely part of the book club that's on the other side of town, and may be aware of our current, book of the Legends of Guru that, we're reading.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
While you're standing out there, a motorcycle comes by. There's a woman on it, no helmet. She's kind of short, spiky hair.
Okay.
She kind of drives by just about 30 seconds after he left. Comes by on a motorcycle, and she comes by to sunglasses on already. It's not even that bright. And she's just kind of leans over, and she's just kind of looking at you guys with this little grin, and goes roaring by.
Well, that was creepy.
Yeah, that's strange.
This might be a high difficulty, but as she drives by, I assume she slows down a bit. Like
she does.
Okay.
Can I attempt, this is a very quick check, most likely, a sense of the worm? If I get anything off of her in that quick moment?
It's going to be like a 9, because you're trying to hit a moving target.
Yeah.
I'm still going to attempt it.
Go for it. Sure. Yeah.
Okay. It's almost the highest possible, but I'll still attempt.
Yeah. There's a 1 in there.
What success?
Nah.
Nah, okay.
Okay.
I can't sense. Okay, that's fine.
All right.
She could be a very nice lady. You don't know.
Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure she's not a very nice lady by what she looked at us like, but yeah. Diana looks very conflicted, and it just kind of just goes, now I gotta go talk to Mountain Runner.
Oh.
Hey, Otto, do you want to become the alpha after this, or am I stuck in this role from now on?
Well, seemingly you just went for it and then just kept going for it. So, if you don't want to do that, then you can just not.
To be fair, I did say that this was a democracy.
Yeah,
Mm.
After this adventure, I'm gonna go on vacation for a bit, and I'll take over your scary attack job world.
Well, you are technically not at war, so the leader can be challenged. So really, anyone could try to challenge to become alpha.
Let's shelve that for another time.
Yeah.
Save that for another time.
Yeah, yeah. Alice is never going to do that.
Oh,
Oh, here we go. There's a
is
clue.
someone interested?
yeah.
Okay.
No.
Oh, it goes right down there.
Okay.
But yeah, Diana is gonna start taking some steps back. And well, I'm gonna go talk to Mountain Runner and save our asses from not getting kicked out of set. So,
Okay.
love you all. Don't die while I'm gone.
All right.
We'll do our best.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, please don't kidnap any more children while I'm gone.
We did.
One,
You're the one who did it.
by law, we technically kidnapped a child.
Well, she's back with her family. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Don't
I
break
hope.
laws unless I'm here to somewhat try to bail you guys. And then Diana is just gonna be looking at Otto, just being like, "Geez."
It's only breaking the law if you get caught.
Yeah, that's true. Anyways, I need the keys to get back.
And he hands the truck keys over.
Yeah.
All right, so you're gonna just let her take your truck by herself?
Sure.
Okay. Guess you're getting a ride back.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Diana, you're going to leave,
Mhm.
and then what are the other three going to do?
I don't know.
Well, I'd say get Otto's car fixed, but she just took it.
I don't know. Do we have a vehicle still?
You do. You have.
do?
You have Sam's car.
Okay. Okay. So, what time of day is it? Is it bright?
Morning. I mean, it's
morning. Just morning.
about
Okay.
7:30 by now. So
Okay. So I think.
whole day ahead of you.
Yes, I think Alice is going to have someone drive her to her car, which is probably at her driveway or something right now, and try to get the door fixed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We are gonna start with. Let's start with. And Otto, you're going with them.
Yep.
Okay, that's what I figured. But
Someone has to
okay.
say.
Okay. All right. So, Sam, you guys head out, and as you're really heading towards, and I don't remember exactly which roads go out to Pulip. As you're driving, could you give me a perception and alertness roll, please?
Okay.
Difficulty 6 is fine.
like I'm going to do that.
Oh, excuse me, alertness and perception. So, got to say it backwards for
Yeah.
Foundry. Okay.
Wow.
Okay. You would swear, unless you're just being paranoid, that the same van has been behind you for about 15 minutes since you left Sunny Days and started heading, and I believe it's east. Again, don't kill me. I don't live in Seattle. To get to Pula, you would swear that same van has been behind you.
I tell the others.
Okay.
Dan, I think, is following us. I'm not quite sure.
Oh, being tailed. How
Well,
wonderful.
I mean,
You
maybe they live somewhere that same way we're going.
You
I don't
can.
know.
You both can make intelligence, or excuse me, investigation and wits rolls if you'd like.
Okay.
Sure.
Let's see if I can find it.
Investigation. Wits difficulty 6, I'm assuming.
Investigation
Yeah,
and
yeah.
wits. Is that right?
Yes, please.
Okay.
2.
2 successes.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, there's a van back there.
Okay.
Otto's just inherently suspicious. Whether anything is actually wrong or not is another story, but
Otto, you do catch a glimpse of the person who's driving. Looks like a man, kind of a ball cap on, kind of a greasy beard, kind of greasy hair, just real quick. But now that you're starting to pay attention, during your 40-minute drive, the van does seem to be keeping at a distance, but they have followed you, since Sunny Days.
yeah. After clocking that, he'll be like, yeah, they're definitely tailing us.
Why?
Probably because they're bad guys.
I mean, I don't
Probably.
know.
Probably
Could be.
connected to Savannah's dad, and he sent him to follow us.
I guess.
Okay, so we don't go back to your house because
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think we're going to have our first drive roll in the history of this game.
Yeah.
All right.
So let's see. So you're gonna attempt to lose them, or you what's kind of the plan for Sam?
I'm going to try to lose them.
Okay.
My skill.
Okay. Let's go with wits and drive, please. Difficulty, we'll go with 7.
What you said. This is what
Nope.
Oh, no.
You think, hey, if I make a quick right turn into this shopping center, maybe they'll drive right past me. And you see them go by, but then once you pull back out of the shopping center and you go about another 5 minutes, damn, that van's back there again.
All right. So anybody else better doing this whole super spy stuff?
How far back is this truck?
About 2 car lengths. So say you're in the right-hand lane. They're in maybe like the left-hand lane, like about 2 car lengths back. So just enough to be far enough back that they can keep an eye on you if they're following you, of course.
Right.
Yeah.
And but not right behind you. So.
Okay.
My mind immediately went to do something drastic.
Okay.
Hypothetically, not saying I'm gonna do this, but hypothetically,
I pull out my gun and I start blasting.
no, not doing that just yet.
Oh, no.
But how feasibly would it be if I were to shift into Galabro form? How feasible would it be for me to jump from our car to their car?
Wow.
Well,
In broad daylight.
in broad daylight.
Hey, It's Glabro. I'm still humanoid enough looking.
You'd have to get out of the car because you're not going to just spring from the window, because they're basically like 2 car lengths back, so you wouldn't be able to like do a backflip through the air.
Yeah, no. I know. I'd like climb out the window and sort of like grip onto it and then leap.
I'll let you try it.
Oh,
It is
no.
probably going to be at like difficulty 9.
Mhm.
I probably will want 3
Not
successes.
even 8. Okay.
No. Well, also with witnesses.
Uh-huh.
You are in Glabro. I do not believe you have the fair Glabro bonus or whatever.
I didn't even know
Merit
that was a
or
thing.
whatever. Yes, fair. Yeah, yes. It's a really useful merit. Matt always takes it. so that you can shift into Glabro and you still really look human. It's a great one.
Maybe I should invest in that then. I still have plenty of XP. I'll
Yeah,
make note of it then,
yeah.
I guess. Doesn't pertain to this particular instance, but good to know in the future.
Yeah. Yeah, it would be difficulty 9. I probably want at least 2-3 successes.
How many people are on the road right
A
now?
lot. It's still rush
lot.
hour. Yeah.
Oh.
All right. Well, that definitely.
You're gonna make
changes-
headlines on TV, aren't you?
I say that
Yeah.
definitely changes my judgment.
Mhm.
I'm not saying you can't do it. I'm not saying.
I know, but it would be
there's
really stupid for me to do that though. So. Okay.
You always just pull over into McDonald's and you can bum rush from behind the traffic.
I was thinking about that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna say, what is a relatively secluded place that we could potentially lure this guy to?
You're now heading out towards the suburbs. Probably you might see, like a closed, big box store. Maybe you got off the road and you found a kind of a side street into like a neighborhood. There might be less traffic, but for the most part, it's there's a lot of people around.
All right. Well, I guess our best bet is like going to like a closed store or something, because I don't feel super comfortable going into like a random neighborhood.
Yeah.
You could also try to make another drive roll, and you could spend willpower to add dice to your roll if the driver wants to do that.
Yeah, I'll try it one more time.
Okay, go ahead and make it. Yep. Still difficulty 7, but it's going to be wits and drive.
I'll spend one willpower.
Okay, so you can add an extra die to your roll. Nah. You thought maybe you could lose them at a traffic light? Nah, they ran the yellow. But I mean, everybody does. But so.
Okay, so it's Bendy.
What do we do now?
Pull up my GPS and look for like a little abandoned warehouse.
Conveniently abandoned warehouse.
Yeah.
Every
There's
role-playing
so
game
many-
has one.
I was say there's
Right.
so many in games like this.
Yes, there is.
Which one would you
A
like?
closed gas station that went out of business because a big thing opened up 3 miles away.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Something like that.
If you want to make like a quick turn to try to pull off, I'll allow you to do that. No roll necessary.
Okay.
And you just kind of make a quick into this kind of this old gas station, and the van goes past. Everybody, give me a wits and investigation roll, please. Difficulty 6.
Okay. Let me find it. Okay, there's that one.
1,
3 successes.
3 successes.
I forgot what I was supposed to do. Wits and what?
Investigation and wits, please.
Investigation.
Yep.
Backwards. Sorry.
Yep.
This
That's
is just
okay.
great for dyslexics, let me tell you. Let's see. So
Investigation.
investigation
And wits, please. Yep.
and wits. Okay. Here we go.
Oh, 4
Oh.
successes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Alice
Okay.
is on it.
Yep.
Yes.
Alex,
Mhm.
you're able to notice that as the van goes by, the driver was kind of looking off to the side.
Okay.
And you notice that as he gets about half a block down, turns, makes like, because you two guys turned like right to go into this gas station.
Mhm.
He goes up about a block and turns right. Otto, you saw his face, but
Mm-hmm.
you don't see how he's getting ready to make that turn. And Sam was being a good driver and was making sure that the car did not run into an old gas pump.
Mhm.
But Alice, you do see that about half a block down, he's made a right turn.
He's coming back.
All right.
I don't know what to do.
All those of you that want to kick some butt, I suggest you jump out and wait and whatever your butt kicking waiting does.
We don't know how many people are in that van.
Exactly.
I only saw 1, so I'm gonna go with that for the time being, and I'm gonna get out of the car.
Okay.
And so we saw him like go up a block and then make a right.
Yeah.
Do we know like where that like street ends up leading to? Does
Um,
it seem like he's gonna loop back around, or did it like, or could he like be waiting for us like further down or something?
Everybody give me a wits and investigation again. Yeah.
So many
Wits
wits investigation checks.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to be fair about this. So
And I just get on my phone and look at Google Maps.
All right,
Oh,
wits
3
and
successes.
I think I did this backwards again. Hold on. It was investigation and wits. Is that the right
yes.
way?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
All
Yep,
right.
another 3 successes for me.
Okay.
Okay. Here we go.
Okay. Yeah, Sam, you botched. So you're basically looking up the wrong street.
He's suddenly stricken with
on-
blindness.
on your phone. So you're just like, I don't know where the hell we are.
I'm using Apple Maps.
There's your problem.
Damn it!
It tells you to drive into a lake. No, but it's the fastest way across. Alice,
Most direct
and,
route.
Alice and Otto, you see the van has made a quick left turn
Oh.
and is now coming up the street towards you, but it does not turn left. But the van comes back, goes real slow, and the guy is just looking out at you as he goes by.
Okay. What the heck was that about?
Could I? Okay, so he like slows down when he passes us,
Mhm.
and we like saw him like getting ready to like
Yes.
come this way. Could I have? I'm gonna slam my fist. Can I position myself where I would be able to? I doubt I would love to be able to do this, but I doubt I'd be able to.
He's on the other
so I'm
side of the street, so there's going to be traffic going by. So
Okay, it's on the other. He's on the other side of the
Yeah,
street.
yeah, because you guys are on the one side. He turned around and is now in the other side.
Oh,
going the
okay,
other
I
way.
see. So he
Yeah,
like
yeah.
he like turned down that one street, and then he did like a UE, and then
Correct.
turned back around,
Yes.
and came
Yeah.
back the same way. Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay,
he's coming
okay,
down
okay.
the road on the other side, and he's just kind of looking at you guys, seeing you guys in the, the gas station. So
Okay. Then in that case, I'm just gonna like act chill and act like I didn't even notice him.
okay. Yeah, he goes by.
Okay.
All right, but I am clocking where he's going.
Okay. All right. So, what do you guys want to do? I think two of you stepped out. Oh, no, at least Otto stepped out.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sam is looking at his phone, going, "Wait, we're not in Boise, Idaho." So
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Is it looking like that he's gonna like turn around again?
no, he looks like he's
He's just going.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna call Diane.
You're gonna what?
Call Diane.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Diana, we switch over to you. And as you're driving, you get a phone call.
You're on mute.
You're muted.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, Diana's going to like take a glance like at her phone to see who's calling.
So I will say you would have added him to your contacts. So scary Sam Butcher. So
Diana's like gonna like answer it and like put it on speaker. Like,
Hello? Hello?
heyo,
Hello?
this is something important. I am in the middle of driving, and I'm pretty sure Otto would kill me if I wrecked the truck.
Yeah, we're being followed by creepy guys.
Oh, yeah, following by creepy guys is something that's worth calling me for. Have you tried losing them?
Yeah, I'm a nerd. I don't play video games.
Mm.
Yeah, I know Otto jumped out. I don't know where he went.
I'm still about, but
You hear Diana sigh, and you can fully sense, like, she's pinching the bridge of her nose. It is just like, God fucking damn it, Otto. I leave you alone for 5 goddamn minutes. Okay, well...
it's mainly just to warn you in case they're following you too. And where you're going, I don't think you want others to follow you.
Well, thank you for the warning, and... Okay. I take back my statement before. I'm pretty sure if I let Otto take the role of being the alpha, we would all be dead by, I don't know, spirits of the forest, or, winter spirits, or jumping out of moving vehicles during rush hour.
I didn't do that last one.
I got it.
Diana, could you give me a wits and alertness roll, please?
Yes.
Difficulty 7 because you're trying to talk on the phone and drive. So.
Yeah. You say it was perception what?
Wits and alertness, please.
Wits and alertness. Well, I don't have a lot in there.
Well, then it's going to be a quick roll. So. Okay.
1 success.
Yeah, there's a lot of traffic here.
Mhm.
So. Okay.
And thank you for the warning. I'll keep a lookout. I'm not seeing any strange cars, but then again, this is rush hour traffic. I'm pretty sure I saw some with the bumper sticker that said honk if you'd like hot milk.
Okay.
Okay.
I wasn't sure if you want to link up somewhere so we can do this thing in numbers as opposed to singles.
Yeah. Please keep me updated on, y'all getting, tracked. But I'm gonna go if that's all you have, because I should probably not be talking on the phone and driving. It is against the law.
Okay.
Alright, bye-bye. And if Otto dies, tell him that the truck is mine and Diana's gonna hang up.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. All right. So Diana, then you're gonna head towards the national park, and you want to go to the cairn.
Yeah. But before I turn down the road for the national park again, I am gonna remake that check if you don't mind.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Is it back to a difficulty of 6 now that I'm not on the phone?
Nope. Still 7. So
Okay.
traffic got a little more busy. So
Okay. More than a 1 this time? I got a 2 this time.
You would swear you recognize a motorcycle way back about 3 car lengths back. He's like, man, that motorcycle's been following me or going the same way as me since I left Sunny Days.
Don't tell me that after I was just told we're getting followed. I don't think I have anything in driving. I think I just have my light. Can I attempt to lose them?
Yeah, give me a wits and drive rolls. Difficulty. It's kind of hard in a lot of traffic. I'm gonna say a difficulty. We'll go with 7 for right now.
I have something in drive for once, y'all.
Hey.
I'm not
Hey.
or die.
Yeah.
2 successes.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, you managed to lose them at a traffic light.
Wonderful. Diana is instantly going to... Is there a way I can park close enough to a wooded area that seems like the truck is being parked at like a store or something?
You'd have to really get out of the city and then
Okay.
almost be back going to where you're eventually going. So
Okay, then yeah. If it seems like I lost them, Diana's gonna go to the normal spot to
Okay.
drop off the car, and then it's probably being paranoid. But can she make another check when she's out of the truck before she
Yeah.
like turns? Okay.
yeah, just give me wits and alertness, please. Difficulty 6.
No, not strength and alertness. Let me use wits before I do a dumb. Okay, here we go. Oh, that's 0 successes.
Crushing it.
I'm a little too paranoid. You know what? Maybe if we do a season 4, I'm gonna up my alertness after all of this. Yeah, Diana is.
She's a natural blonde, isn't she? So
No, sadly, she's natural brunette.
oh, okay. I was a blonde as a kid, so I'm allowed to make blonde jokes. So.
Well, I'm technically a dirty blonde now, so. Yeah. Do you want me to roll to turn into Lupus since I'm not trying to force
We're
it?
gonna pick that up with the next episode.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool.
I think it's a good spot to leave. So we are going to pick up with Diana is going to make the journey to the cairn, and let's talk about the other group. What now that the van has gone past, what's your plan?
I'd say we find the nearest restaurant and go have a lunch.
Yeah, sounds great.
You did have a big breakfast, so at this point, it's and stress makes you want to eat. So yeah,
let's find one.
Find a Waffle House. So.
Waffle House sounds good.
I don't know if they have Waffle House out there.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, we can say that there is. How I would say, as much as Otto's like, I really want to hunt them down right now. Waffle House does sound pretty good, so I guess we're going to Waffle House.
Okay.
Going to Waffle House.
All right, and okay, and the rest.
Here at Werewolf Apocalypse Controlled Bird, we approve of the message that Waffle House always is spot.
All right. And that is where we're going to leave it for tonight, folks.
Okay.
I want to thank my players for another great game.
Yeah.
How's everybody feeling?
This was fun.
I made a few mistakes on my character creation, but that's okay.
Don't we all?
Next
All
year
right.
we'll compensate you eventually.
And next week will be the season finale.
Okay.
So we're gonna see what's gonna happen with all our little action that's going on there. So thanks again to everybody who watched on the stream and is watching this on YouTube. We appreciate your support. let's go to Jen to see what she might possibly have going on for us.
Yes. Hi, I'm Jen. I'm the host of the Shattered Soulstone podcast. Most episodes come out on Saturdays unless I get sick again, and but yeah, you can find it at shatteredsoulstone.com.
Okay. And I don't think Aloysius has any games scheduled for a while.
Nope, not until October when we'll be back with I was about to say Blood in the Water. Not true.
Oh, I was just thinking about that.
River City, it's when we'll be back with River City Runs Red Season 2, not Blood in the Water. That's a different series.
That was fun, though. That was super fun.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
So I will officially leave you alone for the next couple weeks, asking if you have anything you want to plug.
Okay. Unless I think of something, then I will let you know. But
a hot comic tip that used to be the thing you'd always tell us what comics you were reading and stuff. So
that is true. Well, I just read the first volume of Nightmare Country by James Tynion IV. Love him. Writes very good stuff. If you like horror comics, definitely check out James Tynion IV. He's fantastic. But Nightmare Country focuses on the Corinthian from the Sandman comics and sort of like who he is now. And it was very interesting. I'm very interested to see where they go with it. I got to read volume 2 still.
Alrighty. We will let you go because we know you have to get up early. So,
yeah.
And then we will go to the person who either sleeps or does not sleep. Whispers. You got anything? You got anything going on?
Yeah, the dissonance complex. I do dissonance and complexian things. And I'm so fucking tired right now. Oh no, we have a game called The Chronicles, a coming of age story about fucking teenagers, and in the My Hero universe, we have another coming of age story of a bunch of superpowered teenagers very sky high. I don't fucking know.
So many coming of age stories.
Yeah, a lot of coming of age story.
Why are there no I guess why are there no? Hey, we're just getting old, and we're just getting old and cranky, and I guess maybe that was Cocoon. I don't know.
Nah, that was my Call of Cthulhu game before we canceled it because of skeletal thing.
All right. Lammy, you got anything going on? You want to?
No, just next Wednesday's game. That's it.
Yes. Oh yeah. Thank you for reminding me. Next Wednesday, we're going to play Prowlers and Paragons again. We are doing Checkmate issue number 2. That was a story we didn't get a chance to come back and finish, so we're going to run that next week. And then next week we have this episode of Werewolf. We have some Call of Cthulhu coming up on the 31st, and we have Candela Obscura on Tuesday. So lots of stuff going on the channel here next week. Thank you again for everybody watching. We're going to sign off for the evening, and we will see you next time. Good night.
Bye.
Good night, everybody.